We continue with exercise 8.5. Now question number 2. Rashid spent rupees 35.75 for maths book and rupees 32.60 for science book. Find the total amount spent by Rashid. Rashid spent rupees 35.75 for maths notebook. So the money spent for maths notebook is rupees 35.75 and rupees 32.60 for science book. So the money spent for science book is rupees 32.60. Find the total amount spent by Rashid. Here you have to find out the total amount. So how we can find out the total amount? In order to find the total amount, we have to add. Then we will get the total amount. So we already learned how to add two decimal numbers. Here we have to add the two decimal numbers and we have to find out the total amount spent. Now how we can write down the steps? What is the first step? Rashid spent rupees 35.75 for maths book. So how we can write the first step? Money spent for maths book. Money spent for maths book equal to rupees 35.75. Then rupees 32.60 for science book. So the second step is money spent for science book. Money spent for science book equal to rupees 32.60. Rupees 32.60. Then the last step is total amount spent by Rashid or total money spent. Total money spent. Total money spent or total amount spent equal to, so we have to add the two values. Rupees 35.75 plus rupees 32.60. Now look at the two decimal numbers 35.75 and 32.60. So how we can add the two decimal numbers? What we have to do first of all? We have to look at that whether the given decimals are like decimals. So what is meant by like decimals? If the number of decimal places are equal, we can say that they are like decimals. Count the number of decimal places. 35.75 has two decimal places. 32.60 also has two decimal places. So both of them are like decimals. So we can straight away add the two decimal numbers. So 35.75 plus 32.60. So when we add, we have to start from the 100th place. Here look at that. After the decimal point, we have 10th. Next is a 100th. So we have to start from the 100th place onwards. 5 plus 0, 5. 7 plus 6, 13. Carry over 1. So it will go to the next place. That means the whole number part. Now next the decimal point comes. Put the decimal point. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8. 3 plus 3, 6. So the answer is 68.35. So rupees 68.35. So the total money spent equal to rupees 68.35. Now next question. Nasreen bought 3 meter 20 centimeter cloth for her shirt and 2 meter 5 centimeter cloth for her trouser. Find the total length of cloth bought by her. So Nasreen bought 3 meter 20 centimeter cloth for her shirt. So the length of the cloth bought for her shirt is 3 meter 20 centimeter. And the length of the cloth bought for her trouser, that is 2 meter 5 centimeter. What we have to find here? Find the total length of the cloth. Total length of the cloth. So how we can find out the total length of the cloth? So to find the total length of the cloth, we have to add. Then how we can write the first step? The length of the cloth bought for her shirt. So length of the cloth bought for shirt. Equal to 3 meter 20 centimeter. So the length of the cloth is given as 3 meter 20 centimeter. Now we have to express this quantity in terms of a decimal number. So how we can write it in terms of a decimal number? 3 meter 20 centimeter means the meaning is that it is 3 meter plus 20 centimeter. That is the meaning. Then how we can convert? So 3 meter, it is already in meters. This 20 centimeter we have to convert it into meters. So in order to convert centimeter to meter, what we have to do? We have to divide by 100. So we can write it as 3 meter plus 20 by 100 meters. So we have to change this 20 centimeter in terms of, we have to write in terms of meters. So in order to convert a centimeter to meter, we have to divide by 100. Then what is 20 by 100? So we can write it as 3 meter plus 20 by 100 is, so after 1 we have 2 zeros. So starting from the right side, you have to move 2 digits to the right and put the decimal point. So it will be 0.20 meters. The whole number part is absent, so we can write it as 0.20 meter. Therefore 3 meter plus 0.20 meter, what is the meaning of that? We can write it as 3.20 meters. So we can write down the answer straight away. 3 meter 20 centimeter means it is a 3.20 meters. 3 will come in the whole number part and the centimeter quantity will be in the decimal part. So 3.20 meters. Similarly, we can find out the length of the cloth bought for her trouser. Length of the cloth bought for trouser. So it is given as 2 meter 5 centimeter. 2 meter 5 centimeter. Then what is meant by 2 meter 5 centimeter? 2 meter 5 centimeter means 2 meter plus 5 centimeter. 2 meter plus 5 centimeter. Now this 5 centimeter you have to convert it into meters. So which is equal to 2 meter plus 5 by 100 meters. Then 5 by 100 you have to write in terms of decimal. How we can write in terms of decimal? So 2 meter plus, after 1 we have 2 zeros. So look at the number in the numerator. So we have to move 2 digits to the right. So here we have only 1 digit 5. Then we have to put a 0. Then after that the decimal point. So 0.05 meter. The whole number part is absent. So we can write it as 0.05 meter. Then what is 2 plus 0.05 meter? So 2 plus 0.05 meter means it is a 2.05 meter. So if you have any doubt, you can write 2, we can write as, now look at that, 0.05, we have 2 decimal places, but 2 is a whole number, so we can write it in the form of a decimal number as 2.00, then plus 0.05. Now look at that, when we add it, 5, 0, then 2 plus 0, 2. So we will get it as a 2.05. So the length of the cloth bought for trouser is 2.05 meter. Now we have to find out the total length of the cloth. So total length of the cloth is equal to 3.20 meters plus 2.05 meters. So length of the cloth for a shirt plus length of the cloth for the trouser, then equal to 3.20. Write down the first decimal number, then under the first one you have to write down the second one, so that the decimal point lies directly below the first decimal number. So 2.05. So decimal point should be in straight. Now we have to start from the 100th place onwards. 0 plus 5, 5, 2 plus 0, 2. Then decimal point comes, put the decimal point, 3 plus 2, 5. So the answer is 5.25 meters. So what is meant by 5.25 meters? 5.25 meters means it is a 5 meter 25 centimeter. So 5.25 meters, and we can write it as 5 meters 25 centimeters. Now homework, exercise 8.5, question number 3. So that's all for today's class. Thank you.